Hi, I'm Marissa,
I'm Sarah.
and welcome to I Just Think It's Funny. What's funny? I just think it's funny that that is kind of funny. Hi,
Hi.
we're happy you're here. We're really looking forward to talking to you all about where the name I Just Think It's Funny comes from.
Welcome. And this is a story that
All
holds
about
a long
how
time lore
my
with
life
Marissa
got flipped, turned
turned upside down, and how Marissa got sent to live with her auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
It was wild. No, that's not what happened.
That's not what happened, but this is the story of how we got our podcast name because it's been an inside joke we've held for many, many years. And it's a really funny story, so buckle up.
No pressure.
No pressure, Riss. Take it away.
Thank you. Okay, so this story has multiple parts,
Mhm.
but we are coming in probably like midway through the story. I'll give a brief description of what happens before, but you will have to wait to hear the beginning part
Yeah.
for context.
Yes.
So I'm turning 25.
25, the ripe young age of 25.
Exactly. It's last week.
It's last week. This just happened. No worries.
I'm turning 25.
Yeah.
No, I'm turning 25, and so is my friend, and our birthday is about 10 days apart.
Yes.
And we decide we need to go to Vegas to celebrate because we're both in the midst of doing a lot of school. It's very stressful, and we think,
Yeah.
Let's
We
go
could
to
go to
Vegas.
Vegas.
Let's go to Vegas.
Let's get
for
each other a
couple
trip to
days.
Vegas.
Exactly.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, exactly. Happy birthday to us. So we go to Vegas. Vegas itself has 500 stories that you can hear another time.
Obviously.
But the takeaway from this is that we meet a guy. But because we are being respectful on the pod, we do need to come up with a name that is not his name.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. That's also not his name. So I need a name for a guy.
Corlin.
Corlin? Corlin. So Corlin, I hate that name. Can you come up with a better one? Corlin? You're saying I go to Vegas and I meet Corlin? Ridiculous. Come up with a better
Lawrence.
Name. Okay, so Lori and I, Lawrence and I meet in Vegas.
Can't believe you wanted a real name.
I know.
It's so embarrassing.
That's my mistake. Corlin was better.
So you and Corlin Lawrence.
CL.
No relation to Jennifer.
So we meet and it's fun, and we are like, let's actually maybe hang out.
Can you tell us the context of how you met him?
No, that's the story you don't get yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I think.
But you meet him in Vegas.
Yes, we meet in Vegas. It is a funny story.
Yes.
The takeaway is that we decide we're going to continue to talk post Vegas.
Yes.
Lawrence lives in Portland, Oregon. We are living at the time in Vancouver, Canada.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we are not in the same country, not too far away, but definitely not close.
Yeah.
And we continue to chat because I know that I actually had a trip down to Portland planned with some friends about a month and a bit after I had gone to Vegas.
Okay, so you're like, maybe I already have someone to hook up with in Portland.
I'm like, maybe I see Lawrence Corlin again.
Yeah.
This could be a fun time.
Sweet LC.
It was feeling unfinished.
Yeah.
And so I was like, great. And so we are chatting. We're chatting, we're texting, we're doing video calls. It's a lot of fun.
You're like, yeah, sure, could be something.
Great.
Yeah.
We go down
We're hot. Let's be hot.
Yeah, exactly. We're both good looking and 25.
Yeah.
He was not 25. I think he was just a little bit older.
Okay. He was 80.
75. And I'm like, there's something here.
Oh,
it's
baby.
Money. No,
it's money, and he's on death's door. Mama needs a paycheck.
Right? We would be in a very different situation if that was the
God.
case. We would be balling.
Yes.
So no, he's broke and no, nice guy. We're having a good time, chatting, banter, blah 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 blah. We go down to Portland, hang out with my friends, do a bunch of things, and then him and I go for dinner.
And you've just been chatting in between.
Yes, and we have a great time.
Texting, calling, whatever.
Exactly, doing like video calls and stuff. Being very cutesy.
Yeah.
Still fun, really good time. Portland is really fun. We continue to chat after I get back from Portland.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
He is starting to feel like it is more than I am feeling.
Yeah, okay.
And
I mean, you're a catch, so I get it.
Oh my God, stop. Here's your money. Here's the money for the compliments. I need at least 5 per show.
Yeah, 5 per show. 5 per show. Yeah, I'm trying to hit my quota
to
here.
maintain the big head energy. So yeah, and I'm being very clear with him. Like, yes, you're fun. I like you. I like chatting with you, but we have met 2 times in person. We are not like anything.
We're not nothing. Yeah,
and we're also young. Like, there's no. I'm not seeing a big change in the future.
Yes.
And so he is a bit like, okay, I get it. I'm just like really excited.
And you're like
about
finishing school at this point, right? Or like
mid school.
Okay.
Finishing? Yes. It would have been towards the end of before I was actually going to move away. From Vancouver.
Yeah. So you're like, I'm not really trying to look at starting anything with somebody not in the country.
Distance, multinational. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And he was so fun for
what if
what
he had
we were
been rich?
doing. No. He was a lot of fun for what we were doing. He was not necessarily like, oh yeah, I see this as a long-term
Not like
thing.
boyfriend or marriage material for you.
For me.
For you.
Personally.
Yeah.
Again, part of it was I don't know you.
Yes.
I don't actually really know you.
Yeah.
So whatever. It's fine.
It's fine.
Do you wanna? You go ahead.
You want it? Did you want it?
So we're having a good time. He starts saying things like, oh, do you like when people ask if you're like single or not, what do you say? Like, do you say you're in a relationship? I'm like, no, like I don't.
Why would I do that?
Yeah. And I'm like, I personally do not feel like this is like an exclusive mutual relationship because I feel like that's unrealistic.
Yeah.
We're in different places. I don't want to stop you
emotionally,
from potentially,
physically,
like meeting someone.
We are in different places.
I'm also like, I don't want to stop you from meeting someone awesome because you're like pining after this Canadian girl. Like, it's literally the energy of like,
met twice.
I have a Canadian girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, no one's gonna believe you.
Totally. Oh my God, you're gonna get so bullied in the locker room.
When you come back from camp.
Yeah. No one's
Canadian girlfriend
that you met in Vegas.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay,
Lawrence. Layer bear. So yeah, and I'm very clear, like, no, I think, like, I personally don't. I'm not saying that. I think we should like keep our options open, and he's like, okay, I think I might say that I have a girlfriend. And I'm like, that is your choice. I personally will not be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, that's fine. I'm like,
okay.
So
great.
This was a choice.
We love how open and accepting he's being to you, not saying that you're in a relationship with him.
Yeah. Sure.
And then what happened? Excuse me.
Is this foreshadowing? It is.
He was really chill.
Yeah, he's a really chill guy.
Cuban, remember?
Yeah, well, I don't think we said that. So he's Cuban. So he's like stunning, so beautiful, like a beautiful, beautiful
big
man.
fit boy.
Not big,
not
big fit,
but like fit boy.
Yeah,
handsome
like
fit boy.
Wiry fit boy.
Okay.
Yeah. Great, good all around.
Yeah.
Looks wise,
handsome boy.
Yes, and I don't know what I was thinking at this time, but I basically had like a couple weeks off after my last course, and then before I was going to travel to visit my brother with my family, with my mom. And I think it was like 1 or 2 weeks.
Okay.
And him and I were talking, and I'm like, yeah, I have these 2 weeks off, and the summer, I'm excited about that. And he's like,
oh, free time.
I could come and visit you for that time. And I'm like, great. Like, in retrospect, couple days would have been good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was like, yes. I was like, yeah, absolutely. If you're going to come all the way up, you might as well stay for the whole 2 weeks.
It's not even that far.
Oh, God. It was a choice.
Like, if you're coming from a different country, sure. Like, I mean, like a different continent.
I mean, he was coming from.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I just, in my mind, was like, you gotta.
Or even the other side of the country.
Yeah. I'm like, you gotta make plans.
This is like a couple hours south.
Yeah.
Like he could have drove.
He did drive.
And it still would have been worth a weekend.
So he did drive. And this is when things...
What kind of car did he have?
Like a red sports car.
Okay.
And he's, again, so sweet, but I'm starting to realize, like, oh no, there may be some issues here. So for one, he goes, okay, I'm going to drive up. I'm going to go through like the border, which you have to go through like customs and stuff. And he's like, do you want me to bring you any weed? And I'm like, so many things. First of all, I'm in BC. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. We're
Probably
solid.
Way better than yours.
Yeah. Do you want to just come up and buy some, actually?
And then second of all, I'm like, you are a brown man about to cross the border for the first time. No.
Yeah.
Don't bring anything that is illegal in your state and to be transporting.
And also at that time illegal in our province?
Like, yes and no. Still a bit. No. Yeah, I think it was like a lot more common, but maybe.
But like not, you couldn't buy it from the government.
I don't think so.
At that point.
I don't think so. So, yeah, I'm just feeling in general a bit like, oh no. And also he's in this red sports car.
Right. And so you're like.
So there's a lot of red flags. And I'm like.
Red flags.
Red sports car.
There's a lot of red cars.
And I'm like, I need you to not. So there's a lot of things. And then he goes, how many friends were there that I met in Portland when we hung out like whatever a month ago? And I was like, I don't know, there's probably like 7 of us. And he's like, okay, I'm going to bring a bottle of wine for each of you guys across. And I was like, that's so thoughtful.
Yeah.
But no, you can't.
Like you really don't need to do that.
Also, you can't. I don't think you can bring that much alcohol across. And he goes, oh, because of the liquid. I was like, oh, honey.
Well, no, like if you wanted to bring like a bunch of jugs of water.
Yeah, I was like, you can bring that much. You can bring 7, 8, 9, 10 liters of water.
No problem.
It's we're not flying.
Yeah.
So there was a couple
There's no
things.
weight restrictions
in your own car. So I was a little bit like, okay, I'm a little bit nervous about his ability.
He's like, can I bring a carry-on?
Yes. Like he was so sweet. And I was like, oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. So yeah, so he makes it across without getting arrested. And I'm like, oh thank God.
Thank God.
He comes.
So that's first hurdle.
Yeah. Done. And he comes and he's staying at my place. And the place that I'm living at.
And you're like, this is gonna be great. You're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the place I'm living is with my best friend who went to Vegas with me. So she's
already met him.
Lawrence before.
Yes.
So she's all like, yeah, this is great. This will be so fun.
Brenda?
Yes, Brenda.
Yes.
It's also not her name. We're so good at this. So Brenda and Lawrence have met.
Yes.
And they're cool.
Yes.
They're happy, whatever.
Of course.
So as the week...
They both love you.
...goes on. Oh God, yeah. As the week goes on, it starts to become like very clear that we have only spent very short periods of time together and like only the fun parts of being together.
Yeah.
We're like going for dinner and staying at a hotel and then I leave in the morning.
Going to a club.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Versus like making breakfast
and also like
doing the grocery shopping.
A number of days at a time and never more than that. Like that you've seen each other.
Never more than I would say
24 hours at a time.
Less.
Okay.
Like realistically, because even when I went to visit or went to
You've never spent a full day with this man.
No.
Okay.
No. And now we're on day 7.
And he's living with you.
Yes. in my home, in my bed. And I am
staying in your bed every night?
Yeah. And I'm
you have to share that space?
Regretting a little bit the
for 2
length
weeks
of time that I had committed to.
And this is supposed to be your time off.
Yeah.
And now you're just using it all to facilitate this man.
Yes. And it makes it seem like it was a horrible... It wasn't. He's really fun. So there was a lot of fun time.
But like you're saying, like all of the fun stuff.
And then it's like, okay, now you're still here.
Yeah.
And you're still here for a long time.
And like, I don't want necessarily the other stuff with you. So like...
Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's feeling differently.
Yes.
And so that's also a bit like,
yeah.
no.
So you're trying to navigate that.
Yes.
Well, he's here.
Yes. And so there's a couple things that are kind of coming up that are, he's getting a bit intense and jealous about.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I'm sort of like, this is not matching the baseline conversation we've been having around like, this is just
what
a
your
fun
understanding
time.
is.
Yeah.
And what you've been telling him is where you're at. And he's like, for sure. Totally.
And I don't want to broad stroke anything, but it was giving very similar to when I was traveling in like South America.
Yes.
And the sort of like over the top jealousy that is
the like machismo.
And it's part of that, like, I'm so into you that I'm like, I would fight anyone for you kind of thing. That's a little
like
bit
it's romantic
exactly
for me to like,
it's a little bit put on. It's like passionate where you know, I'm jealous and I'm willing to, you know, do anything for you sort of thing, and I'm not into that. I'm feeling very like
you're a free spirit. You don't want anyone to tie you down,
and that's not 100% true, but I definitely don't want it to be a weird, I'll fight your friends.
Well, it I think it feels a bit like there's like a bit of like that ownership-y type of feeling, which is never good, especially like
ever, period.
Ever. No, especially ever. People can't own people.
No.
People can't. They shouldn't, and they can't.
No.
Legally, it's not allowed anymore. We did this.
It was a bad time.
We did this whole thing.
So it's and again, it's also like you're acting like a jealous boyfriend for this thing that is very clearly like a silly little fling.
Yes.
So that was also weird. So
in your mind, it's a silly little fling.
And I kept saying,
and
he kept agreeing.
Telling him.
Anyway. So at one point, I'm done. I'm kind of over it.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to be respectful. And we're sitting and we're watching TV. And a commercial for toothpaste comes on.
What kind? Do you remember?
No.
A little Sensodyne?
No.
4 out of 5 dentists recommend. 4
out of 5 Lauren says recommend. So he's
only having enough toothbrushes for the people who live there.
Okay, spoilies.
Oh my god, what?
So we're sitting there and this toothpaste commercial comes on.
Yeah.
And he goes and kind of like scoffs.
Yeah.
And I'm
So you're sitting on the couch. You're sitting on the couch. I'm you. Right? We're just sitting here, we're watching TV. Oh,
commercial.
4 out of 5 dentists recommend toothpaste. Blah, blah, blah.
And so I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, I'll be him.
This is going to be something. And I know that this is something. Like, this is going to be a something. And so I'm trying, like, I'm just not going to give him anything. And so he keeps scoffing well into the next commercial or two. And then he goes, I actually think it's funny. And I immediately, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a thing. This is going to be a thing. And I'm like, what? What's funny?
I just think it's funny.
He goes, I just think it's funny that there are 2 of you guys who live here, and there are 3 toothbrushes.
Yeah, let that sink in for a second.
And so immediately I know what's happening. It's a weird baiting thing where he's gonna try and get me to, like, I don't know, he's feeling suspicious, something. He's trying to get me to react and be like, oh my god, no, it's this, and explain the 3rd toothbrush.
Yeah.
And I am having none of that. I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not going to play into this weird, passive, aggressive bullshit. And so I go, that is kind of funny. Which I know is making it worse. But at this time, like, at this point,
you're right. Why would we?
Yeah, you're like, that is so, you know what? That is one of the best jokes I've heard.
That's actually really
in
good.
a while.
That's really good.
So I immediately, I'm like, oh, this fucking guy. And so I play into, that is kind of funny. Because I'm like, if you're going to accuse me of something, like say it.
Yeah.
So then he goes, it's just, yeah, I think that's kind of weird. I just think it's kind of funny. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that is kind of funny that there's a weird number of toothbrushes.
Like, it's not that funny. It's not that funny.
No. And then he goes, so is Brenda have a boyfriend? And I'm like, nope. Again, not. For background context, I'll let you in on this. It was another very good friend of mine's toothbrush. She lived
pod exclusive.
Yeah, this is for the Patreon. She lives close to me, but not close enough that like if we were hanging out, having drinks,
you went out somewhere.
She wouldn't want to travel all the way home at this point.
Yeah,
so she
like
just
maybe transit shut down or whatever. Yeah.
And it was like an hour or something to get home, and it was a whole thing versus staying overnight and then being able to drive.
Stay overnight.
Yeah, so she would stay multiple times. Like she's done this before. She'd stay overnight, so she had her own toothbrush.
Yeah,
it's not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
And but I know that he's leaning towards something else, and so I'm not going to give him that information because I'm annoyed at him.
Yes.
And so Brenda,
what day of the trip is this?
Honestly, it felt like the 700th. Like at this point, I was like, oh, okay, we've been in this
week 12.
We've been in this marriage for years. We're resentful of each other. We're both looking for a way out. Like we regret our vows. Yeah. I think realistically it was probably Dylan.
I mean, you're staying in it for the kids.
For the kids. At this point, I think it was maybe like day 6 or something.
Okay. And so he still has a week. We've still got another week with this.
Yes. So does Brenda have a boyfriend?
Does Brenda have a boyfriend?
No.
Okay.
And I don't add anything else.
Yeah.
And then he goes,
because that's none of his business, really.
Yeah. So Brenda doesn't have a boyfriend, and you guys each have one toothbrush, and then there's an extra toothbrush, eh? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, so I just think that's funny. And then finally, I'm like, this is so annoying. And I go, if you have something to fucking say, just say it. And then he goes, whoa! Hey! Whoa, what are you freaking out at me?
Holy shit.
Motherfucker. Trying to gaslight me into
thinking. I can't believe you
popped
popped off like that.
I know, it was so wild of me. If you have something to say, fucking say it. Oh my god.
Whoa! Hey, I just think you're being a little aggressive here.
Oh my god, is he from New York?
Yeah, he's from the Bronx. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's Larry from the Bronx.
Larry from the Bronx.
Hey, you remember Cuban Larry from the Bronx?
That's him. Hey.
Whoa, hey, oh, hey, lady, I wasn't trying to do nothing, hey.
And so he does that thing where he pretends like I'm the one who's out of line for having sworn or whatever. And so then I'm like, I just feel like
you're upset because you've cussed at him.
I guess so.
Okay.
I don't know. Or he was trying really hard to make it seem like I was kind of like out of line.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm like, I just feel like you're trying to get at something. And if you want to ask me a question or say something, just say something.
Say it.
And he's like,
what you just said.
Well, whose toothbrush is it? And I go, it's my good friend
Aliana's.
And he goes, oh, okay, that's Aliana's toothbrush. And I go, yep. And he's like, okay. He's quiet for a bit. And then he goes,
no problem with that, right? Aliana's toothbrush. No worries.
He goes, didn't you guys just move houses? And I was like, yeah. He goes,
How long had you been living here?
Like maybe a month.
Okay.
Yeah. Month and a bit, maybe.
Okay.
A month. And
That's enough time to have friends over?
Well, he goes, has Aliana been to this house? And I go, I don't know. I can't remember. And he goes, so Aliana hasn't been to this house, but you brought her toothbrush here?
You moved your friend's toothbrush?
Like,
wait.
Yeah.
When you moved all your things?
Again. I'm like, yeah, man.
So you moved houses and you took your things with you.
So here's the thing. This is a hot take, and apparently this is not something they do in Portland. When you move houses, you take the things that you own, that you moved into the house, you move them into a different house, and then you set them up there. to use
Well,
there.
and so that's kind of like what I've been doing, but I guess maybe there's people out there that are just...
I guess other people go, okay, I'm moving into a new house, and they just throw everything
burn all
out.
my things.
Yeah, they just throw toothbrushes, clothes, bedding,
whatever,
and then they go into the new house and just hope for the best.
Did he have a similar issue with how many clothes you had?
No.
How many shoes?
No.
How many dishes?
No, he was fine with the dishes that we were cooking for him on. He was fine with the bedding being moved because he was able to sleep.
Right, how many beds did you have in the home?
Well, so we had 2 beds.
Oh, okay.
Because there was 2 of us, but we also did have an air mattress. So wow. I know. And we didn't throw that out when we moved.
Wait. Okay. And is that Aliana's?
It wasn't.
Has she been there?
She hadn't.
Oh my God.
I know.
Well, and honestly, I'm starting to see what Larry's getting at. I'm starting to see Larry's point. If I'm honest.
So Larry's now mad that I haven't thrown out all the toothbrushes that had been being used
reasonably
when we moved.
So,
and again, I'm like, what are we getting at here? And I don't 100% remember what happens after this because I kind of probably just like left my body, like disassociated because I'm like, I am so
how do you get out of this
exhausted.
Conversation?
Because it's clearly that he's trying to insinuate that I guess have like a secret boyfriend or man that comes over and leaves his toothbrush that I'm not telling him about.
Or this is just the revolving door toothbrush.
Exactly.
And like every man who comes through is using that brush.
Ew.
Yeah.
But again, let me remind you, bring it back to the top.
Did he bring his own toothbrush?
He did.
Where was he keeping it?
He traveled with his own, I don't know, probably in the same thing. That's why he was realizing the toothbrush. But let's come back to the top of the story where I was like, we are not exclusive.
Yeah, let's remind the listeners at home.
So it was my friend's toothbrush.
Brenda's.
No, it was Aliana's. If it had been a man's toothbrush,
yes,
that was fair game. That was
also could have been fine.
Yes, we as we had agreed upon.
Yes,
that's fine. There was we were very clear.
Our last email.
Exactly. We had been very clear about like you can do what you want, I can do what I want as long as we're being safe.
Yes,
with each other
and truthful.
And so this whole thing, I'm like, this is a nightmare because now you're doing this weird again jealousy thing over something that you can't and should not be jealous about.
Yeah.
And part of me felt like it was just to get a rise so that we would like fight.
Well, because if you're not fighting, then do you even care about each other?
Exactly.
Are you even in love?
Are we even passionate?
Yeah.
No. I just
because you weren't.
Because I
start. You were like, yeah, maybe.
So
you were tepid to begin with.
Yeah. And so this is gonna come as a spoiler. And no one's gonna have seen this coming, but it didn't last with him.
Are we not in his house right now?
Babe, come on in.
Larry!
Lawrence!
Oh my God.
No. Immediately after that trip, during that trip, I was like, this is not going to work because this is no longer like a fun, exciting thing. It's now become this weird, intense pseudo relationship that I did not agree to.
And you're like accusing me of cheating in a way that like I literally can't.
Also, okay. Not that this happened.
Yeah.
But let's play it through.
Yeah, sure. Let's play Larry's advocate for a second.
We live in completely different countries.
Yeah.
And cities. It would be so easy to sleep with other people, hook up with other people without him having any clue.
Any ideas. Without him having ever known.
You think I'm going to slip up and leave a toothbrush?
If that's what you're coming to do?
All the way from the States.
Yeah.
I know you're coming. You've planned to come. I know exactly when you're arriving.
Yeah.
You think I wouldn't do a quick sweep for anything that would give me away?
Maybe a little check.
Right? No, because I didn't care because it wasn't anything to feel bad about. It was a toothbrush.
What color was it?
I don't care.
Well, I'm wondering, like, was it green or blue? And he was like, that's a man's toothbrush.
Boy toothbrush.
That's a boy color.
I don't remember. I don't know. I was trying to
yeah. Well, and then like at nighttime, like, are you brushing your teeth together? Are you doing like nighttime routine together?
Well, see, what I was doing was brushing my teeth with one of them and then kissing the other one and saying, "I miss you."
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know why he thought it was.
Well, and the
was sleeping
toothbrush
with
is the boyfriend.
Yeah. So that's what he didn't know is my tooth. That was the love of my life.
Exactly.
Was the
Yes.
third toothbrush
Yes.
that I had named Bristles.
Bristol.
He's from Bristol.
He's from Bristol. That's Bristol. He's from Bristol.
So ever since then, that has right. So halfway through, I go, "This is not it.
Yes.
This is not fun." And
yes.
and he a couple times he goes, "Oh, like, do you even want me here? Should I just leave early?" And I was so close to being like, "Yes."
And why? What stopped you? Do you think? What was that barrier between you and?
Let's be honest, like immaturity a little bit, and like guilt of like
patriarchy a little bit. Probably.
Yes, yeah, I'm feeling like a little bit nervous if I
Yeah.
were to be like, yeah. Yes, you need to go.
Yeah.
It also felt really mean.
Yeah, because you've said, yeah, you can come
And
stay
he
for
spent
2
his
weeks.
time and he spent his money, whatever. And I think I a little bit was like, I don't want to be the one to be like, no. And it's going to be a whole thing because then he's going to cry.
Yeah, and then
he's
you
gonna-
have to be the bad guy. And you've already had
And it's
to
a
be
lot
the bad guy.
easier to be the bad guy long distance.
Yes.
So that's what happened is I waited till.
So you did at no point said to him, yeah, I think you should go home. You said,
I said, do you want to go home?
I don't know.
I put it back on him and I said, do you want, I don't know if that
No,
feels
he
right.
never
Do you want
wants
to go
to
home?
leave. He wants to
And he said,
live
what,
with
you
you
want,
forever.
You want to go? So anyway.
He wants to move in
Yeah.
with you and live with you forever and have you be his mammy.
No. Yeah. And then he went home and then promptly after I was like, I don't think this is going to work.
How many times has he slid into your DMs?
Since then?
Yeah.
I would say consistently every 2 to 3 years since then. Most recently, it was actually a decent, probably like 2022.
And I just think it's funny.
Yeah, I just think it's funny. He most recently reached out and was like, "Hey, mommy, what's up?
Hey, mommy, how you doing?" And
like,
you were like, "I'm gay."
I was like, "It's your fault."
Ooh.
I don't think I actually have told him that. The most recent, he reached out. He goes, "I just went through a really bad breakup." I'm like, shocking.
No, you
didn't. What? And now you're reaching out to me. Wow. And he goes, a lot has changed. I have a child. I have a daughter.
No. Holy
and I was
shit.
like, oh, good for you.
Oh my
Larry,
God.
good
And
for
you were
you
like,
and
"Me
your
too."
daughter. Yeah, I was like, that's great. Good
I
for
have 2
you.
kids.
Love that for you.
Take
They're
that,
yours.
Larry.
No, and I was like, oh, that's
Can you send
great.
them toothbrushes?
Yes, exactly. Are they allowed to have toothbrushes at your house? And he goes, okay. Yeah, he goes, okay, like, you know, and I'm like, yeah, congrats. Good for
Love
you.
that.
Then he goes, all right, gotta go to work. I'll call you later. I was like,
what?
No.
Call you later. Love you. Bye.
And he did. He called later.
No.
I just didn't answer. I was like, what are we doing?
Because
No.
why?
No.
Why are you calling later?
So anyway, we're due for another reach out.
Yeah, how long ago was that, would you say?
Yeah, 2022. So
Okay.
So it's actually a bit longer than usual.
Yes.
So probably this year.
Oh my gosh, so he's busy.
This year we'll
wonder what he's up
we'll
to.
hear back.
Oh my God.
He
Where?
actually now sells
Is he still in Portland?
toothbrushes. I don't know.
Can you imagine? Door-to-door toothbrush salesman. He becomes a dentist.
I would love that for Larry. Because again, I don't wish him.
Oh, of course.
I wish him well.
I would love.
We had a good time. He was a nice guy when he wasn't mad about toothbrushes.
Yeah, that's just like a really wild, minute thing.
Yeah. I think that
to notice and care about.
And I think that's why it was so wild.
Someone you're not dating.
Yeah, is because it was like he was a very fun. Like we met messed up in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like
then continued to be messy in Vegas.
I was kind of like, I didn't think like he was a good time.
And then you were messy in Portland.
He was
and you
fun.
were like, yeah, that's all this is.
So I was so surprised that all of a sudden he was like, oh, by the way, I care about
so we're gonna get married and
yeah, because he did have conversations about like moving up to Vancouver and stuff, and I was like,
okay,
don't bring your toothbrush.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny.
That's it's funny.
That's the story. I just think it's funny. And so, no, we're not calling Larry back every time we say that. Now this joke has become a lore, a bit of lore that we use for any passive aggressive.
Yes,
comment.
It's come back. It's come back around into like just our everyday vernacular of like. Oh, I just think it's funny.
Especially if somebody
Like,
does
yeah.
something that you, I don't know, you didn't call me last night. I just think it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, or like it doesn't even need to be that, like you know, you saying like, "Oh, I was living with my roommate." "Oh, who is she?"
I just think it's
I just think it's funny.
Just think it's
Like,
funny.
because I also like using it as like a placeholder of like pretending to be jealous.
Yes.
Where
Yeah.
like you're like, "Oh, you have other friends."
Yeah.
I
Like,
just think it's funny.
yeah. Oh, I was, when I was traveling 20 years ago.
"Oh,
I didn't know about that. I just think it's funny.
where was my invite?" I just think it's funny.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah, like something people have no control over, and it's really he's given us a lot of mileage, honestly.
It's so good. And so I wouldn't change that
Yeah,
for the world.
nor would I.
Because
Thank you, Larry.
thanks, Larry.
Thanks, Carland.
Bind. Clorbind.
Lawrence Trod Carland.
The third.
If you guys want to look him up,
Yeah.
look him up at all.
Yeah, if you want to find him.
Yeah.
And his toothbrush industry.
The toothbrush empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a quick break. Oh, should I pause it?
Nope. Too late. Too late. That's okay.
So anyway,
thanks to our sponsors.
Toothbrushes.
All right, welcome back.
Welcome back. So now I think that we are going to use the name of this podcast to remind us about all the funny things that we like to talk about. And so whether that is something interesting that you're learning about or a funny story that we're telling, we might talk about our improv skills and shows, our bits, our voices. Because I think at this point, I just think it's funny has gone from being a jealous thing to what are the things that we think are funny in the world, and let's talk about them.
Yes.
There's a lot of not funny stuff
Yes,
happening.
exactly. I think that was kind of like in terms of why we wanted to start this podcast was just because obviously we have a lot of fun together and have a lot to talk about always. So it's partially an excuse to just hang out, but also to add some of the fun and levity that the world needs.
Oh my God, yeah. And an excuse for me to to tell my stories, because otherwise they're just existing in my head. And
Exactly.
I've had a lot of weird life experiences.
And I am a huge advocate for you sharing those with the world because I think that they need to be told. They're hilarious.
They need to be told.
They need to be told.
They need
for
to
the
be
kids.
in the world.
For the youths.
They need to be passed on as knowledge.
Exactly. Exactly. You know? Spoken word history. It's
going back to sort of those like matriarchy, like sharing history and knowledge via storytelling.
Exactly. Well, and gossip
is so important.
Yes. Gossip is feminism.
Yeah. So here's what I just think is funny. Daylight savings is over as of the end of this week.
I just think it's funny.
I just think it's funny that for years, everybody, except for the people who like these random parts of countries that are just like, no.
Yes.
Has been changing our clocks, springing forward, falling back every year, twice a year, despite knowing so many health impacts, messes with your circadian rhythm. It's hard for kiddos specifically.
Can I jump in here?
Please do.
Okay. So I think one thing that I didn't think about a lot before this was like how much globally like that's happening. Like I didn't really think about like, oh yeah, like every country is doing time change.
So you thought it was just us?
Well, I was like, the farming. Like that's why we do daylight savings time is because of the farming kids, whatever. Like they need to go to fucking do the whatever, the harvest.
Out the stalls or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's harvest season. Yeah. Probably.
Because for more daylight for farming.
And so I was like, well, that feels like it's a very like American, like North American, like capitalist, like reason that we would have done that. And so then I was like, well, that feels like it not necessarily something that the rest of the world would have adopted. So I just like hadn't thought about it. You know what I mean?
And now you have.
And now I've thought about it more, and I've realized that like some like that other countries are doing it, which is kind of crazy. To just like I was like, oh, yeah, okay. Like, I guess that makes sense. Like, I was talking to my partner about Australia because she lived there for several years. And she was like, yeah, it's like a 2-hour time difference from west to east.
In the country
In
of
the country?
Australia. Yes.
Yeah, and I feel like those are kind of the things that I don't think about because I'm like, yeah, like I know like because Canada's huge.
And I think this is also one of the problems of having such a wide country.
Yeah.
Is that
because there's 4 hours difference end to end.
we have like 5 or 6 different time zones, and
Yeah.
depending on what time of the year,
Yeah.
it's some of them are 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Some of them are
the half
4.5.
hour? My God.
Yeah. Which
Why?
is chaos.
Yeah.
And so the fact that we have like 3 different terms for our times.
And here's the other thing. Here's the other thing, kids. Time's made up. This is all just like arbitrary though.
Yes.
Like we can all just choose to be on the same time.
Which
Like
I mean,
not like we don't need to be like have daytime at the same like obviously like
would that make sense? Like
But yeah, but like
but yes,
you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
we can just choose not to do time change.
Which is what happened.
And it's great.
Is that it's been 500 years. That's not true. They've been doing
But
it
at
for
least
so
6
long.
At least 6 years of our province having said we don't want it, and then 6 years.
But
of
how
them
many
having
years
not
before
done it.
that
Oh, yeah.
of doing it?
Yes.
Like so many years of
Yes.
doing it.
Since incorporation, I'm sure. Like
Yeah. And it hasn't there's no benefit here.
no.
It's just
No.
hurting everyone because having different time zones makes sense.
Yes.
Having time zones that are
Because the sun moves.
Yes.
The earth moves,
Science.
the sun moves.
We get it. So your day starts at a different time.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But having the time zones be a different time apart from each other depending on the year or depending on the time of year.
Yeah.
What?
Why?
It's already hard enough to try and get people across the country, across countries, to be able to connect at the same time.
Yeah.
Let alone having to do so much math.
And then for it to like be like, oh well, I'm not sure it's springtime now, so will they still be, or is it?
And are we doing EST, EDT, or just ET?
Yeah.
And
so now we're just Pacific time.
Yes, because there's no Pacific Standard Time and there's no Pacific Daylight Time.
Yeah.
Because there's just Pacific Time.
Yes.
Which is the time
that it is.
So anyway, maybe what I'm saying is I'm retroactively annoyed about the fact that we haven't done this sooner.
Yes. And that's what you think is funny.
I think it's funny that it has taken us so long, despite there being so much evidence that this is not working.
Yes. And my other thought is like, who's big daylight savings that they're like you know what I mean? Like that they're
like the company that was really holding out.
Yeah. Because like you have your constituents, your people, everyone, as far as I can tell, in power is like, yeah, it makes sense to us. Let's do it. Who's the holdout? Who's the holdover that's like, no.
That's a great question.
Why haven't we done it sooner?
Well, because we know that
I do think it's funny.
The agricultural farming communities were like
it doesn't matter.
We just get up when we need to.
Yeah.
The whole rest of the world doesn't need to change. We're gonna get up when we need to get up.
Yeah, we're still gonna get up at 4 a.m.
We're just gonna do our job.
Yeah, like the sun comes up, I get out of bed.
You don't need to adjust your kids' school for it.
Yeah. They don't, like in Vancouver, they're not on a farm.
There's some farms outskirts.
Yeah, not in Vancouver.
No.
Not in.
No.
Not Vancouver proper.
No.
Not in the proper.
No. Not in the props.
No, it's in the we're talking not even like we're talking outlying communities.
Yep.
You know, we're talking Chilliwack
again,
or like
farming communities.
Yes.
Which again will just
so those guys
they'll adapt.
They'll continue to operate their farms in the way that they need to.
That they have been for all this time.
Have been for this whole time.
Yeah.
And we, the rest of the people who don't live on farms, can also do our thing.
Yeah.
Right? Why can't we all do our thing?
And you're always saying.
I just want to do my thing.
I feel like
I just want to vibe, man.
Specifically, the groups that I worry the most about, one is children, because it has been like health proven, studies proven that it's really hard for them because they're still developing that like circadian rhythm, and it's hard for them. Also, anyone who's been around a kid during like a transition of daylight savings, like, oh my god, miserable. And
then and you're like, it's an hour. What can it do?
Oh my god,
how bad can it be?
It's so bad. The second group of people that are the most impacted, pets.
Yep.
My dogs,
especially according to
starving.
Our premier. Did you hear his conversation?
No.
He said, you won't have your pets be stressed out about dinner time.
That's real. That's
real.
That's very fair.
Yeah, he knows
the adults can deal with it.
Like, yeah, you're adults, you understand logic and time.
But the pets, you can't explain why dinner is late.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's
early.
And well, never once have they complained about it being early. But it also started, like, I think I used to feed my dog at like 6.
Mm-hmm.
We're at like 4:30 now because of the back and forth of the it just keeps creeping. Like, eventually she's gonna eat in the morning, and then at like 12:30, yes, chaos because it just keeps creeping forward.
Yeah. Because every time you do the back and forth, and then like your willpower to push that hour when you have a dog that's staring at you and just like with nudging the saddest little
fly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
just so
scabs,
distraught. Yeah, all of a sudden she's back in Korea. She's like
on the street. She's got patches of fur missing.
Devastated, mange.
Yes, mange, fleas, ticks, you name it.
She does her little. She like pokes me, like alerts me, like a trained dog. And
she could have been a service dog, hey? For who?
For me specifically.
For
and
what?
only me. Anybody else? Don't care. Don't care. She can't be calm. She can't be in places with too many things happening. But she will. She knows exactly what's happening for me.
It's so glad you got her. So glad.
It's so glad.
It's so glad.
And I'm always saying that. It is so glad that I got
her. Juliet, cut that.
This podcast is just going to be a bunch of nonsensical clips and then us going, Juliet, cut that.
Cut that.
And poor Juliet's going to be like, no.
Cut that whole section.
That's funny. That's the only part that was funny.
Yeah. Can you imagine? She clips it together and it's just Juliet. It's just us saying, Juliet, cut that. Juliet, cut that.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, hold on one second. Hold on. The cat's on the fridge.
Like those, those TikToks where it's like, we got our Gen Z intern to do our, like, TikTok for the week or whatever, and it's like a real estate company, and it's just like they're doing a house tour, and it's just all the clips are just
the millennial
like
pause
talking.
Oh god.
And like that's the clips.
Yeah,
the whole house tour.
Yeah.
I think those are really funny.
I do love when people troll their bosses just a little bit.
Yes.
And that's coming from someone who has been a boss, loves when, and this is actually why Juliet.
Well, and we'll do anything for the bit.
Exactly. And this is why Juliet is involved in the podcast and editing, because I wouldn't say she was trolling me, but she did think that a lot of the stuff that I said was just madness. Yeah. And would just kind of like jot it down, like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Marissa-isms.
I would love to get her list and go through it with you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it still exists.
Yeah, that would be really funny.
Also, let's be clear, I don't remember most of the things I say.
Well, totally. Yeah. I don't.
So if it was like, oh, what is
either?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. If it was like, what is the context for this piece? I'd be like, guess is as good as mine.
I have couldn't begin.
Couldn't tell ya.
Couldn't begin to tell ya, child.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was going to say something and now it's escaped me.
Juliet, cut this.
Juliet, cut this.
Cut it, Juliet.
Cut it.
Juliet, just
better end up on the floor. Cut it.
Yeah, she's doing the actual so much work.
Oh my god! Now I have to get a dark room.
What'd you call me?
A whore.
We're gonna tell that story.
Not now, though.
Okay.
God, no. We do have a puzzle competition coming up this weekend.
Yes.
Next weekend, I guess. It's Friday today.
I
so
need
next
you
weekend.
to remember when it is.
So that I go.
No tea, no shade, but yes.
So that I
you
show
did
up for
miss
it?
the last one.
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know us, which is probably everybody, we do speed puzzling competitions, us and then like a smattering of grannies across the country.
Yeah.
It's very fun. You can do them virtually.
Yes, it's so fun.
You like dial in.
Pairs puzzling.
Yeah.
Usually 500 to 1,000 piece puzzles.
It's timed. You get a prize if you come first or second.
Yeah, you get a gift card for another puzzle.
It's just like it's an MLM. Just you buy the puzzle, you do the puzzle, you get a prize for a puzzle. It's the whole thing.
But the real gift is the friends we made along the way. We haven't met any of these people. We don't know any of them.
Also, we're not nice to them. We're not mean to them.
Oh God, no, we're on mute.
We're on mute. We're not kind when they finish before us.
Yeah,
and that's just because we're poor sportsmanship.
Sportswomen's.
Yeah. There could be poor sportswomanship too.
Yeah.
It's called equality. Look it up. It's called equity.
It's called feminism.
Look it up.
Yeah,
so we have a puzzle comp
coming up.
Yes. And so it's very intense. They send you the puzzle wrapped up. Yeah, I feel good.
Okay.
They send you the puzzle wrapped up.
Yeah.
You can't open it until you're on camera day of.
Yes.
These are also puzzles that have not been released into the world. So
they're brand new. They're sponsored by like puzzle companies.
Mm-hmm. So you can't go out and do it ahead of time.
Yeah, you can't like Google it and like hope you're gonna find a puzzle that's like similar or like
Yeah, no. So it's fresh. Everyone's looking at it fresh that day, which is exciting and fun. But it really it is sort of it I would say dictates how well we do.
Yeah.
Based on the puzzle vibe, because we do not do super well with certain puzzle types.
Yeah, if there's a puzzle that we're like, I hate this puzzle, then we're just kind of like, it's really hard. It's really hard for us to like lock in. Yeah.
But we have been trying to get better
That's a journey that we're working on.
Yeah, at puzzling, at speed puzzling.
Mm-hmm.
As of right now, I think last ranking we got was like 21 and 22 out of like 50.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
we're middling.
Yeah, but we haven't moved from there.
We're consistently middling
in a while.
Have been. Yeah. Because this is our second season.
Well,
of puzzles,
and we still don't have sponsors.
I know. We're trying to hit that national track.
We're no longer rookies. So
yeah, exactly. It's our junior year. What? No, sophomore.
I don't know.
Freshman, junior, sophomore.
Yes.
Senior? Yeah, this junior year.
One of those years.
Yep. And
we do have techniques.
Yeah, we've been working on techniques and strategies, and I feel like it's going well. I feel good about it.
The one upcoming?
Yeah. I feel good about it. I did a puzzle on my own at home.
Yeah.
Even.
Same.
I know you do, but you do a lot of puzzles on your own at home. More than I do.
Mm.
And I feel like...
You just think it's funny?
I just think that's funny that you're doing so many puzzles without me.
Okay, but positive spin this. One of the things that happens when I do the puzzles on my own is that I have to learn how to sort the pieces, and I hate sorting the puzzle pieces. Yeah. Usually I think I do as many as I can get away with looking like I'm helping.
And I know it.
Before being like, you know what? I might start working on this.
Looks like we've got lots of border pieces.
Wow, I should probably do this for strategy reasons.
Yeah. And I was okay. So hear me out. I was thinking, what if we for next comp switch roles? Do I want to lose? Is that what you're thinking?
Like. Okay, if you want everyone to have a horrible time. Yeah, why are you mad at me right now?
Oh my god, are we fighting?
Is this our first fight?
Yeah, oh my god, no.
Not on the pod.
Cut that.
Juliet, cut that. I feel like In the competitions, I do better at sorting because I do know that we have to.
Because you know the stakes.
Yeah. If we're doing a puzzle for fun, I don't know.
Yeah.
You like sorting.
I do.
I detest it.
Yeah.
But if it's a puzzle competition, I will help sort.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that in competition, maybe I need to get a little better at the construction, jumping in a little bit faster, a little sooner, maybe with the construction pieces. I don't know.
So you're thinking you're spending too much time sorting?
I think I'm feeling like I'm the reason we're slow.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, no. But if you feel like you're spending too much time sorting,
yeah,
I can sort for longer.
Well, we'll see, because I also don't want to be the last one getting our border done.
But if we're the last one getting our border done, but the first one to finish the puzzle,
then it doesn't matter, I guess. I
do think we have, and this is going to get into the weeds of puzzling. I think that what I've realized.
Let's really talk shop here.
Let's dive in.
Now that we've moved away from puzzles on the podcast, let's really
get back to puzzling. I do think that we need to be better about coming up with a in the moment plan.
Yeah. Excuse you.
Thank you. I think we need to be better at coming up with a in the moment plan, because I think that doing the border does feel like the most obvious thing to begin with.
Yeah.
But sometimes sorting for color, if it's a really colorful everything, it's not always the most helpful.
Yeah, sometimes I think it's okay, are we sorting for objects, or are we sorting for sections? Are we sorting for colors? Maybe we need to plan out that a little better.
And I think it depends on the puzzle. And so there is there's a little in between window of when we open it and can see the front of the puzzle, but aren't allowed to open the pieces.
Yeah, you're not allowed to start yet.
Yes. Yeah. So between when we open it and can see the puzzle and when they say, okay, everyone's good, start.
Yeah.
That I think we could be more strategic.
Yes.
So maybe we need to have a little shorthand, a little ad hoc decision making.
Yeah.
And we have to do this while we're doing it. We gotta
see?
Yeah, we gotta get our feet moving.
Look at those pieces over there, see? You gotta get your pieces.
You're gonna get a color, we're gonna do this.
And you're gonna get colors there.
Yeah, see?
Oh. Maybe this is an off-pod conversation, because this is also totally off topic from what we are talking about right now, not even related a little bit. So a mutual friend, someone we were spending time with last weekend, that you just met,
yes,
texted me and said, I am really missing acting, and I would love to do a play.
Oh my God.
And I would love to know if you're interested.
This is so weird.
The two of us.
Let me hold space. This is so weird that you say that. I was going to also have an off-pod conversation because somebody else messaged me.
Stop.
Saying, hey, we're doing open auditions.
Someone different?
Yes.
Wow.
So we'll keep you posted about what happens there.
Okay. That would be really fun. Because they were saying
as long as it's not a musical, you could do.
Well, you don't have to sing.
I can dance.
Yeah, exactly.
I could do some background dancing.
Yeah, you can choreograph it.
Hell yeah, I can.
Hell yeah, you can. So they were saying maybe he has a couple in mind.
Okay, so he's not gonna write a play. He has a play he wants to produce.
He has a couple in mind, maybe, or. He was or we go real big and ballsy and write something.
I'm excited about this. I think everyone should stay tuned.
But I think it would be really fun. Maybe we write something, but maybe for the first one we
just do one that's already.
Just do.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Heard and
just to
agreed.
see it, because I feel like if you're gonna if that's something that we get into and do something with, then for the first project, you want it to be something that nobody has a real huge emotional tie to either, right? You don't want it to be oh, you wrote this play and it's your life's work, and I'm not gonna and I'm not taking it as seriously as you think, or or I'm not delivering the lines in the way you want, or do
you feel like the space has been sufficiently
space
held?
Has been held.
So I feel yes, agreed, where we got to do one that we put our all into, but
Yes.
it's not like
And just,
someone's
like,
life story that
get
we're
the
trying
vibe
to.
of like working together as a crew. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. I'm excited. Okay.
Yeah, I was.
Stay tuned.
I did say that I would talk to you about it this morning because we were meeting.
This is it. We did it. We mean
We
it.
did it. We medded.
We meddled.
We meddled and we medded.
I think,
and I just think that's funny.
I just think it's funny. So before we wrap up, what have you learned today?
I learned that you can't trust a Larry.
Oh, that's a good lesson.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good
You ever
lesson.
met a Larry you could trust?
My friend's baby's name is Lawrence, and I trust him so far.
TBD.
But he's
how old?
He's a baby. He's less than 1. So,
what are you going to trust him with?
Balls,
Like blocks?
toys, blocks. Yeah,
milk,
smiles. He's pretty giggly.
Pooping.
Yeah, he's been
filling his diapers,
holding his head up somewhat. So
yeah, like making a mess.
Yeah, I trust him with that. As of right now,
trust him to like throw things.
Yeah, I don't trust him with my investments, but that's because I trust my 3-year-old niece with my investments, and so
and she's good.
Yeah,
I've been talking to her about some of my working on my RSPs, getting that sorted out.
Yeah,
and she's
and so I'm just not going to switch it up now.
Well, exactly, and like you build some loyalty.
Yeah,
right. You don't want to. You don't
get all the paperwork. It's a whole thing to transfer,
and and like that's her business, right? Yeah. Like that's her livelihood. So
she has been doing it for a third of her life. So
exactly, and I wouldn't do that to her. I'm a loyal customer.
Yep,
and she's been good to me.
Yep, exactly.
And she gives me a lollipop every time.
So she keeps taking lollipops from me when I go.
Oh, so those are yours.
I'll talk to her about it.
Yeah,
I'll put it in the minutes for the next meeting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep booking my appointments right after yours. Then I guess.
Yeah,
that's nice.
I have learned that it's fun to talk to you, and that I think a lot of things are
just
funny.
Now?
Yeah, just now. Up until now, the past however many years, I've been on the fence. But now,
should we start a podcast? Nailed it.